from the Queen City. We're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider, good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more.
Leading off
quality
tonight for the Mets,
3-pitch mix, a pitcher and not a thrower.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Lofted in the air out to right field. Puig giving chase. He's there and records the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matt, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. His career line against Roark up until this point, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has 1 home run. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Now here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Drew Gagno gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
In now, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds, the center fielder, number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Senzel stands at third with one gone in the inning. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
The 3-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Set. Here's the 3-1, and that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are two men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone, and up next the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to left field. McNeil has it in his tracks. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Okay. Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. It's the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Here's the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McNeil is there, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. Reds out in front, 1-0. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 20.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Foul ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's totaled 4 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! A solo home run there for Michael Conforto as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball one.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Winker racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. And here's Jose Peraza. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Jose Peraza.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tied at 93, ball 1. Gagno, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Peraza is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Batting 8.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Peraza stands at second with no outs. Here's another 2-2. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag by Frazier, and he's out at third base.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
Hit in the air out to center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Tanner Roark.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tanner Roark. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher. Now that's popped up. Cano calls for it, and that's the third out. None left for Cincinnati. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Here's Todd Frazier now. His career line against Roark up until this point. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So digging in now, Drew Gagnon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Iglesias is there. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one skied out toward right. Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll
Leading
bring
up
up Nick
for the Reds,
Senzel.
the center fielder, number 15.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Cano moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Fastball well outside. Two pitches fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I gotta be honest with you, after the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. Here's the 0-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. In now is Yasiel Puig. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Suarez is off at first with 2 away. A 1-1 count to Puig. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
High in the air out to center field. Nimmo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Ahmed Rosario, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in, Robinson Cano. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And before the 3-2, a move to first, and the runner back in standing. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Popped him up. There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Now at the plate, Peter Alonso looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Puig coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He reached on a single in his first try.
Fielder, Jesse Winker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Standing in, Jose Iglesias. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Chopper foul. Iglesias, the former Detroit Tiger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count. And
there's the first strike, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Peraza stands at second with 2 gone. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here's the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson Ramos.
Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to 3rd. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Barnhart over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. So stepping in, Tanner Roark. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Hit in the air to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 15.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Juan Lagares will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
.92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
A high fastball is in there. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
In now, Ahmed Rosario. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To Iglesias for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
But that was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Number 20.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Peter Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Strike taken up in the zone.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
He's set. The 2-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Ladies and
Tyler
gentlemen,
Bachelor
your
enters to do
attention,
the pitching
please.
in the bottom of the
Now
sixth.
pitching for the Mets, number 49.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez.
Leading off
And he'll
for
lead
the
things
Reds,
off in the Cincinnati
the third
sixth.
baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-1. 2-1 as he misses with a slurve there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball four to start the bottom of the sixth.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
In now for the Reds, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Suarez on at first, nobody out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-2. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. Into the upper deck, and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesse.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-2 home, and that one got a piece of him.
At
Number
plate,
Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Iglesias.
Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto over to his left, and he hauls it down in the corner.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
So a runner at first now with one away, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. From the stretch. No balls and one strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The bat.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. 0-1 the count. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Lined hard toward right center, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Now a long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, D-Row, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Tanner Roark. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, number 15,
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Nick Senzel. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Here it comes, 0-2. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Reds. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Michael Conforto will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung right over the top of that one, as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now, this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Zamora gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Batting in the seventh spot, number 73. Now playing center field and batting ninth, number 23.
Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for the Reds, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
First pitch on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after this is Broxton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's set, and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 66.
Yasiel Puig will
Yasiel.
stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Broxton's under it.
And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. David Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
37, David Hernandez.
Next up from New York, Todd Frazier. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Now in the box, Keon Broxton, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here comes the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Striding in, Jeff McNeil. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hernandez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 2-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Jared Hughes enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
48, Jared Hughes.
Here's Robbie Cano now, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Here's the 0-2. Down the first baseline. Fielded by Votto. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cincinnati bullpen does its job. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Reds 4 and the Mets 1. At the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Jesse Winker.
First offering on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
He pulls this one into right. Conforto is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. One out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now. Iglesias in front, 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
The 3-1. Clears this one over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Striding in once again, Jose Peraza. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1. Popped up. Alonso in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And fair, that's a hit.
Oh, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Reds are on top, 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 26, Raisel Iglesias. Now
ready for another shot now. Peter Alonso. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Two and two.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Wilson Ramos will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Cincinnati Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tanner Roark is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.